I like it. All right. Welcome back to the Boys and Bolos live stream. We out here. We down here in the barbershop studio. We're going to talk a little bit about the Premier League. We're going to talk about the Carabao Cup, Papa Giorgio Cup.
Can we talk about World Cup super quick?
That Argentina won?
Argentina won. GOAT conversation is now over. It's dead. If you want to continue it, that's cute. Do it on your own terms. Don't do it on company time.
Don't.
I mean,
Ronaldo sealed his fate going to...
Ronaldo to Saudi Arabs. What's your thoughts on that? Actually, I think everyone in the world kind of knows what happened in the World Cup. It was amazing. The final was the best game I've ever seen. It was incredible. I obviously want Argentina to win, but now
you not only did you want Argentina to win, you had money on it, money on the line.
I had money, and Diego
money on the line.
We had money on the line, and I have parlays with Argentina that still go, and it had Georgia, the university. I do not watch college football, but they won last night, so the parlays are alive. It's fun.
So you have like a 5-way kind of thing happening.
I'm gonna say it out loud, so that way it's like on the internet. But I had Argentina, Georgia; those two have won. I have the Boston Celtics winning the NBA, the Bruins winning the NHL. And Man City winning the Premier League, and that brings us right into the Premier League. So there you go.
So the only one I think is a stretch out of that is Celtics. And it's not even that big of a stretch. They're probably one of 5 or 6 teams.
The Celtics are the top team in the NBA.
Oh, all right. Well,
all those teams are odds-on favorites. We just took the odds-on favorites on all of them.
All right.
And then but sometimes it doesn't happen. But let's go right into the Premier League and the Carabao Cup. Actually, wait, before we do that, do you want to talk about Ronaldo super quick? What's your thoughts on that?
Al Nassr, is that where he went?
Yeah, Al Nassr.
Well, he's being paid fat stacks.
The fattest of stacks. He's actually broke all transfer records.
It's crazy how much he's getting paid. It's like I think he's getting paid like $6 every second. I think that's what it broke down to.
Yeah, actually,
I think it's like you put it up. It was like $6 a second. It's out of control.
I screenshotted it because it's so
out of control. It's just out of control.
I'll pass you the screenshot when I can find it. But it's just like it's not real money. It's just kind of like funny money. Like how does that?
But I think everybody agrees he kind of sold his soul to the...
Do you feel like he sold out? Do you feel like he sold his soul? Like
didn't he? I mean, didn't he like admit he would never go play for like a team like that?
And Piers Morgan said, you really want to play at an elite level because if you wanted to, Piers literally said you could go to Saudi Arabia and you could get a payday. And Ronaldo said, I want to continue to be competitive and stay in. It essentially alluded to staying in Europe. So, anyways, I've just given you one.
So 1 year, $200 million. 1 month, he earns $16.6 million a month. He earns $548,000 every day before taxes, of course. And of course, adjusted for this is all inflation as well.
Well, maybe he's going to be.
He has to pay. No, he has to pay taxes to wherever he's a Portuguese citizen, right?
Yeah, but what if they're going to give him citizenship and work on a tax deal?
Oh, okay. $22,833 per hour, $380 per minute, and $6.34 a second.
So, Jeff, you visited me in Colombia. The Colombian minimum salary is roughly around $380. It may actually be less because of inflation and the currency devaluation, but Cristiano Ronaldo currently at Al Nassr is making what the average minimum salary Colombian who works 160 hours a month makes. He makes it 1 minute. 60 seconds. In the time we've been doing this episode live, he's made, I don't know, $2,000, $3,000.
I've been alerted that Jarrett is much quieter on this broadcast.
Oh, maybe my mic isn't coming through.
Maybe your mic's not coming through. So I have a solution for this.
Oh, good.
We might not even have to hold mics.
Why not?
Because watch what I'll do. This is going to happen off camera.
That over?
I'm going to bring it like in the middle.
Oh. All right, and then Diego, you can let us know. I assume Diego texted you. Diego, I didn't think that Molly, turn your mic up, dude. Yes. I didn't think. Do you think that that's going to be good enough?
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be crazy echo, though.
No, there won't be echo.
But what about our audio for...
Don't worry. It will be fine.
Okay, don't listen to this tomorrow on Spotify. I guess I shouldn't even talk into this mic. Turn Jarrett up quiet. Maybe that was a purposeful decision.
Yeah,
I'm putting it down.
So try that. Try that. See
All right,
if that's better.
Diego, Molly, you guys are listening. What do you think about this audio if we're speaking like this? Does this work? And now we're just waiting. As you can tell, this is our first live stream, and this is a real bass. This is like the baseline here. Okay, so Molly's much better. Sounds great.
Oh, it sounds great.
We got a sounds great from Molly.
Sounds great. You can't even see the mic that's below us.
Because it's behind the mic on the screen. Yo!
Levels to this.
Levels to this game.
Hold on, I think we gotta adjust the sharpness of you, though.
The sharpness.
Yeah, you gotta get sharper.
Yeah, they gotta really show how I'm in hell.
Look at how sharp
Also,
that is.
That is nice. I haven't been in LA like laying on Venice Beach super high. We just have we have a light back here. We have these lights on the floor, and they're kind of creating this ambiance here that is unique.
I fixed a smudge.
Oh my god, you fixed a smudge.
It was just hitting the top of the monitor.
Oh, it was the glare.
Oh,
It was the glare. It was the glare from the light hitting the top of the monitor. Anyways, you can tell we do this all the time, streaming. So, okay, the World Cup's over. Let's get into the Premier League.
Oh my god, he's got it on his big screen.
I know. He and Molly are just watching. They're like, "This is better.
This is it. We
this
got
is
the
better than the
uplighting.
flicks.
Look at this.
better than the
Oh
flicks."
shit!
Oh.
Don't turn the lights off. Turn them back up.
No, you got to turn up Hades. So, anyways, bingo on sound and focus sharpness. Yo,
Oh.
I didn't think Diego and Molly would be our tech people, but like
This is
remote.
good. This
They're
is
like our
good.
remote tech
We
people.
needed this. This is what we needed. This is
So-
what we needed. You want to see this? This is like behind the scenes live.
Yeah, this
streaming.
is actually like we'll just go Twitch. We'll quit our jobs and just be down here fidgeting around, and people will just watch.
Yeah, because it'll be hilarious.
Yeah, they're like, "Wow, I don't know why I'm still working my day job when this is happening."
When these guys are getting paid to do this.
I'm gonna actually tell.
Your-
IG that we are live.
Oh, do that.
Go a little story, a little this.
Oh.
And say we live on YouTube. So, anyways, we've been wanting to go live on YouTube for a while. We just couldn't figure it out. We're having some other technical issues. Don't really know what else to say. That's kind of nice. I got to get a different. So, Beyond Walls is clearly not our brand. Ooh, I like that. Look at that. That makes it look crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot of different.
What other colors you got?
Oh,
Also,
God.
nice PJs.
Oh, thank I've been in them.
Brought to you
since I
by
got home. See,
Work
look
From
at
Home.
this.
Ooh, God. No. I like that.
That's kind of like a
That's
spooky vibe.
that's kinda nice.
It's like a spooky cauldron vibe. It's like a spooky cauldron vibe. It's a spooky cauldron vibe.
So, is this where we start our ASMR channel?
This is it. You just need the mic a little closer.
Ooh,
You need one of those
wow.
mics, the binaural ones. We have the ears in both.
Yeah, and then I'm on one side and you're on the other.
Oh.
Actually, that's kind of lit.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird.
Whatever. I'm into
We're
it.
going back to this.
All right,
just
I'm
going back to
dropping
this.
this on. I'm dropping this in. Dropping our link here.
Okay. Drop it in.
Watch us now. Okay, so we are eventually gonna figure our shit out. Go live here all the time, and I think we're gonna try to do Sundays. We need to get more tactical on how that's gonna work. But so Jeff, I want to talk about the Premier League, but I'll be honest, I don't even know what week we're in, so I need to open up my old phone ski and I'll tell you what week we're in. And because Diego and Molly, this is what they're now doing with their lives. They're literally watching us on their like 87-inch TV.
The lighting has improved since we started this.
Oh yeah, it looks nice. It looks
nice.
very warm.
It's a little bit of up lighting. We might need a little more balance with the lighting, but
Well,
it's better.
it's very inviting, you know. And also, if you can name all the clubs behind us, that's super impressive. Because this one right here might be tough unless you are an old school Prem fan. They have not been in the Premier League for, I don't know, 12 years. Oh,
You
God.
just knocked it back.
Oh, crap.
Oh, he's not on there hard. He's not on here.
There was no lean-to sitch.
No, you have to. These are like These are easy to replace. Like in case we want to swap them out.
Oh, I thought you
something
meant in case they, like, burn.
No, like we got lots of jerseys over here. We got like, in case we got like we got like a Cardiff one. We got like a Cardiff.
You know what? Maybe we should do is
Cardiff.
just give jerseys away on live streams.
Yeah, we should just do that.
Because I have tons of jerseys that I'm like, I love, but like...
If we're doing like an international episode, we got like a Colombia.
Oh, we
one.
got a lot of... That one's litty.
We even got
Oh, we can give that away now.
what's this
Holland.
one? Holland. Yeah, we got a Holland one, but this is like
It's a Holland
like
it's like a-
third.
It's like a training top or
training
something.
top. I got this one at Savers. What else we got? We can do a little pre. Oh, I took down like your old school like bootleg Chelsea.
Oh, my
one.
bootleg Chelsea.
You have the bootleg
That's a
Chelsea.
2004
For
bootleg
you.
Chelsea. So if you're listening to us on Spotify, go ahead and do us a solid and find us on YouTube and find the live stream, because right now you have zero idea what we're talking about.
We got a
That is the oldest of school. Look at the Fly Emirates is falling off. The old
The
Drogba.
Drogba's ripping like barely. The 15's barely on there. We got that. You're just gonna pile on.
Yeah, just pile them on me. So Diego says, "Can we see the comments?" And I can kind of see them from here. You said I'm in the chat with. Damn it! I can't see it. Hold up.
Hold up.
I'm in the chat now, Bibs.
I can't see the chat.
You might have to reload that.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Green makes you look like you have a COVID. Well, It's not too far from it.
Well, I
got
just proved COVID
Glover
negative
Park.
today.
We got Glover Park.
Can you guys see? Yeah, okay. Glover Park. Oh yeah, that one's Liddy.
Oh, and then of course, this is
my
the bet.
God.
This is the bet one.
Yeah, Thierry, if you're watching this, I'll probably send this link to Thierry. Big Thierry, you gotta watch. I lost a bet to Thierry, one of our guests, and I don't know if he still listens to us because we kind of crapped on Arsenal a lot, but I had to wear that because I lost a bet.
This is for John Scheimer as well.
Oh, everything's for John Scheimer. This entire podcast is just for John Scheimer.
This is John Scheimer.
It's like his...
pay some respect to Arsenal, top of the Premier League. Well, it's kind of first full circle, right?
It's full circle. Full circle. So
right back in it.
So the Prem, Jeff, it's back.
Well, this is the first product placement we're gonna post. We're looking for that sweet seltzer sponsorship.
Do we want Polar though?
No, but I'll take what I can get for now. We gotta slum it a little bit.
I don't want to be paid in
Plus
kind.
they're a Massachusetts brand as well.
Yeah, I don't want Fiat. I just want seltzer. I wonder if I can get my job.
I have some ins in the seltzer industry. So.
All right, you ready to talk about the Prem?
Let's do it. Hit me.
So, we've got games coming up Friday. I want to take a quick look at the table. We're going to play a little table game. You ready for the table game? This is going to be tough for you to do, maybe.
Oh, the table game is where I guess where they are in the table.
I give you two teams, and you tell me which one's higher.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so Diego and Mal, if you're playing at home, go ahead and put your phones down, and you're going to get the say out loud, and then you guys can let me know who knows better. Maybe you guys, actually, Diego and Mal, if you're still watching, and I think you are, go ahead, open up your notes on your iPhones, because I know that you're both Apple savages like us, and we're going to say the team names, two team names, and you're going to say which one's higher on the table, but you guys can type them into your notes and then show each other, and then you can see who's right. That's kind of fun, right?
You made that game up on the spot, didn't you?
Yes. Creativity.com.
I'll take these away from you. I'm sorry.
No, I like them.
I didn't mean to burden you.
No, I feel like they're like my minks.
all your minks.
All my minks. All right, you ready?
Ready.
So, the first two teams are Brentford and Aston Villa. Which one is higher? Diego and Molly, Brentford and Aston Villa. I'm going to give Jeff about 10 seconds, and then we're going to shout it out.
This is a tough one. I'll give a little commentary on this because
Aston
Villa's on the rise. They've won like 6 games now. 4 or 5, 6 games.
They're on the come up.
Yep. And then Brentford's tough too because they play everybody tough. They've got some draws. They
just tied City.
Tied City, tied Spurs.
Yep.
I'm still gonna go Villa.
So Brentford is in 9th. Villa is in 11th. Jeff is 0 for 1. We got 4 left. All right. The next one is Nottingham Forest and Leicester. Go ahead, Diego and Molly. We'll see who you guys get.
You gotta give me like one layup.
You'll get a layup.
None of these are layups. These are all kind of these are all tough because they're like one. They're like.
So the Brentford and Leicester. I'll go back. The Brentford and Aston Villa. They are 4 points apart. So that's okay. And they're two. They're two things. But so now we got Nottingham Forest and Leicester. Which one is higher? This is a tough one. This is a really tough one.
I don't know. Oh yeah, Nottingham Forest is higher.
No, Leicester's in 13th. Nottingham Forest is in 15th, but they're tied on points. That was a trick.
That's a trick question.
Oh, over 2. All right, here comes kind of a layup. Who's higher, Liverpool or Fulham?
Liverpool.
Yes, they're tied on points, but Liverpool is higher on the table. So you're 1 for 3. Okay, the next one. Chelsea or Brighton?
I know Chelsea's in 10th, so Brighton maybe in 9th.
What's your final answer here?
I'm going to say Brighton.
Brighton's in 8th, Chelsea's in 10th. 2 for 2. All right, 2 and 2.
2 out of 4.
2 out of 4. 2 and 2. So you need to win this to be higher than 50%.
Okay.
The last one is who is higher, Everton or West Ham? Trying to throw you a curveball.
Everton's bad, but West Ham is equally as poor.
Both...
I'm going to say West Ham's higher.
Yes! Nice. So West Ham is in 17th and Everton is in 18th. All right. That was a fun little game to get us back into the Premier League because honestly it feels like a while. We haven't actually created a podcast since early November. I want to say November 10th or November 8th or 9th.
Are we technically creating a podcast right now?
Yeah, we're going to put the audio on Spotify, right?
I guess, yeah. I guess we're technically...
I mean, I guess if it's not a podcast, this is just a live show for Diego and Molly, which is kind of weird.
No, well, it's recording we're recording the video and audio, and we can pull the audio. So yes, we are technically recording a podcast.
I never really understood what like the definition of a podcast is,
Or-
because like in the world we live in now, like there's audio and video. Like people just assume because you have a podcast then you must be on YouTube. Like I get that a lot. Like, oh, you're on YouTube. Like, well, I'm on Spotify.
Oh, I actually don't think that at all. If you're on,
I mean, a podcast classically,
Well, the other thing
yes, is audio, right? But like,
you also have to factor in the next medium of audio things, and that's radio shows. A radio show is not a podcast.
it's true. It's true. It's not.
So I listen to a radio show, and it's only on like Beats One or what's BBC.
XM or
No, it's on BBC like Beats One. It's on like Apple Music. It's only on 2 streaming services. It's on, and it's called a radio show. I think they're specifically a radio show because, and they want to be that way, is because they are kind of like music centric,
Mhm.
and they can just pull in whatever music they want because they're on those channels that have the rights to play all that music.
Yeah.
So they can just play songs, no copyright, no worries.
Right, they're not worried about infringing.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, back to
I
whatever
digress.
this is.
I digress.
But I digress. Do you? I don't even know where to start. Do you want to? We've been doing the Carabao Cup. I really actually don't want to talk about. I just kind of want to focus on the Prem, and then we can get back to the FA Cup and the Carabao some other time, because I feel like we kind of have a lot. So I'm going to go to the game day, and in the Premier League we are on. It's crazy. We are on game day 20. Game day 20 is coming up this weekend. Yet many teams have, if you look at the table, many teams have only played 17 or 18. And a lot of this is due to the World Cup. It's due to COVID. Some games are still canceled because of the Queen, her death and
I
funeral.
don't think any of them are COVID. It's all Queen.
It's all Queen?
Yeah.
Well, the Queen's the new COVID.
She might have died from COVID. We don't even know.
Ooh,
We don't
facts.
technically know.
We'll have a deep conspiracy episode where we go down that one. So Friday we have Aston Villa and Leeds. Do we want to go game by game? I feel like it's been a while.
I don't want to go game by game.
Okay, which one's games you want to talk about? Aston Villa and
I
Leeds?
want to talk about. Yeah, I mean, I don't care.
Let's just do quick fire.
How about you tell me, and I tell you if I think Aston Villa will win.
I think Aston Villa will win.
Yeah, they're on up.
Okay.
They're on up and up.
Now, the next game we definitely should talk about. It is a Manchester derby. It's two teams that are in the top 4. Man City is in second. Man United is in 4th. A team that I think we wrote off in September, as we always do, because we are armchair analysts and whatever. We have 5-second memories. So
That
this
team
is
was a mess. What are you talking about? I was only judging it based on their existing form, which was terrible.
It was bad. Who was their coach? Was that?
They had Ten Hag
Oh my God!
from the beginning, but they didn't have Casemiro at the beginning.
Oh,
they
they
didn't
did
have-
have Ten Hag, right? But he kind of came in late in the summer.
Yeah, and then they still had Ronaldo.
They
vibes.
didn't have Anthony.
They didn't have
They still had
Anthony.
Ronaldo. They didn't have Casemiro, as you just pointed out.
They had McFred. That was their.
Yo,
that was their midfield.
McFred, deep. Okay, Manchester United, Manchester City are playing. Manchester City dismantled Chelsea in the FA Cup, or was that League Cup?
And rested like 7 of their starters.
Yeah, they had $280 million on the bench, and they still destroyed. This game is going to be played at Old Trafford, and I'm feeling like United actually are going to, I don't know.
Play them close.
Well, here's a weird thing. I find myself rooting for City because I want to see a good title race, but I think it's also weird to root for City. So, what do you think about that?
I want City to win. I'm not afraid of rooting against United. I don't like United. I don't like watching United. I don't like their team. I don't like watching Bruno Fernandes. I think he's annoying.
Who do you think's going to win?
It very well could end a 2-2 draw, but
We got a lot in the chat.
You got a lot in the chat.
Look at the chat. It's blowing up, dude.
It's not. It's just all Diego commenting about bullshit.
Actually, Diego, I want to know who won the thing between you and Molly. If you guys did your, if you were honest and wrote in your little iPhone chats. Maybe we'll give you a jersey. We got a lot. But anyways, okay. Who do you think wins this
mostly
game?
him. She's not paying attention. I actually think City will win. I think Haaland will score a couple goals.
I'm going to leave Haaland as captain, so I am hoping that City... Well, I'm hoping that Haaland scores goals. I don't know if I'm hoping City wins, but I do think City is likely to win. This day has just fire games. The next game is Brighton-Liverpool. Another really good game. Liverpool is sitting in 5th, I believe. Nope, excuse me, they're in 6th, and it's against Brighton, and they're only separated by 1 point, and they played the same amount of games. So they're basically neck and neck. This game is going to be played at Amex. I'm thinking Brighton has the upper hand here. I feel like Liverpool... What do I think about Liverpool right now? They've got some injuries.
Mhm.
Salah, I think Salah may start in the second half of the season. I know we still haven't even hit 18 games, but we're kind of in the second half of the season, or 19 games, excuse me.
Sure. Yeah.
But I feel like Salah may come into form. Is that crazy? What do you think on that?
Salah coming in the form. I think he's been playing better since the start of the season. I don't think
I mean, when I say come into form, let me be more specific. I think he's going to start scoring goals.
Okay.
They don't have Diaz. They don't have Jota. They don't have, God, they have like a laundry list of guys that they don't have. So it's kind of like Salah or who else? I think Firmino's hurt as well. They're really hurting. And I don't know. I'm thinking that Brighton are actually going to win this game. What do you think?
There's been some knocking on the door for Leandro Trossard.
Oh, I thought you meant at the house.
No, from Brighton, and they don't want to sell him because they think they have a good chance of getting that last European spot. So I feel like they're going to make a push a little bit, maybe. Maybe they'll sign a player.
Trossard's injured for this week, too. I don't know if he's going to play. 75% chance he'll play, according to Fantasy.
I don't know. Hold on. I'm just...
You're playing with the interwebs?
I'm playing with the interwebs. Let me get this.
All right. Well, anyways, I think Brighton will win.
You think Brighton will win?
I think Brighton will win. They're at home. I think they're being competitive. They got McAllister back. World champion.
Is he? He's not injured or anything, right?
No, he's good.
He was just partying.
He was with Messi in like Abu Dhabi partying.
Oh.
AKA Argentina. All right, next game, Wolves, West Ham. Oh man, these two teams are just so underwhelming this year. West Ham is in 17th, right above the drop at 15, and Wolves is in 14. They're in 19th with 14 points. This game is going to be played, and let me just bring that up. I think that Wolves are going to be... Yeah, Wolves are home. So, Molineux is not necessarily the easiest place to play. They both need points. I'm feeling like a tie because they're both so close, and at some point in the game, they're both just going to give up and not move forward anymore. Do you agree?
Sure.
Great, move on. Everton, Southampton, don't want to talk about it. They're both not doing well. Nottingham Forest and Leicester.
But I do have a question about Southampton.
Okay.
You think this is the year they get relegated? Finally?
Look at the table. I mean,
they're bad.
If you look at relegation... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very bad.
Oh, yeah, they're getting relegated. They are in the bottom of the table, and historically, no team in the bottom of the table through 19 games has ever gotten out. And this weekend will be their 19th game. So unless they win and get out of that bottom spot, I'm fairly certain that they're relegated. So Brentford, Bournemouth. Bournemouth is also not doing well. They're fighting for relegation, so I do expect Brentford to take them. Do we know anything about your boy Ivan Toney's gambling addiction?
No, but Ivan Toney might be injured because he was injured last week. So
I thought he couldn't play because of gambling.
No, he was just injured. He had a knock or something like that.
I thought it
has nothing to do with the gambling.
I thought it was the ponies. So Chelsea play on...
I think they're just investigating him right now, but I think it's not looking good.
DGen Life has taken many a man.
Brentford signed Romeo Beckham.
Oh, that's right. He's been scoring bangers. He's been scoring free kicks.
So
Chelsea Crystal Palace is on Sunday. Chelsea plays...
You hate a Crystal Palace matchup.
I do, especially if we have to play
matchup.
at Crystal Palace. I hate it. I've seen Chelsea drop so many points there.
So it's a derby.
But,
Selhurst is tough, but Spurs just won there.
But we're not playing at Selhurst. We're playing at home.
Oh, okay.
Which is even worse if we lose in front of our home fans.
That would be bad.
We're sitting in 10th. We have little to no prospects. Most of our team is like 17-year-olds.
You got a new defender.
Yeah.
I believe Bodashai.
I've lost.
I think he's French.
Yeah.
And you brought in João Felix. And so do you think he'll play?
I don't think he'll play against Fulham in 2 days' time, but I do think they may probably bring him on as a sub on Sunday if that's the move. I mean, as you said before we went live here, basically Chelsea just needs warm bodies, and we need people that can kind of compete because right now it's pretty brutal. It's not fun. We've gone from top four finish, winning the Champions League, being competitive, going to 3 FA Cup finals. Now we're out of the FA Cup. We're out of the Carabao Cup. We're sitting 10th in the league. We have a litany of injuries. We actually have an entire starting 11 of injuries. So, Liverpool are dealing with the same thing. They also have a lot of injuries, and I do think if you look at the table and you take into account Chelsea and Liverpool's injuries, that's what kind of creates the space, I think, for Fulham and Brighton and Brentford to be a little bit more competitive this season. Maybe call me sour, but that's my opinion. I think we're going to beat Crystal Palace. I worry about we play Fulham in 2 days' time, midweek. I worry if we're going to beat Fulham. I just don't know. Mitrovic is a problem. We're going to play the ghost of Willian. We sold him. So, I don't know. I'm going to go to the next game is Newcastle and Fulham. They play, at St. James Park at home. I expect Newcastle to take all 3 points. Newcastle's currently sitting in third. Uber competitive since they picked up that foreign oil money. And Fulham's in 7th, 28 points. You know, they've played 18 games. Newcastle's on 18. I'm going to go with Newcastle. Does that seem crazy? I don't know what you're doing. We're trying to go live everywhere?
It's live everywhere.
Oh,
Just
live
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Newcastle, I'm picking Newcastle.
Okay. We agree. Finally, the last game of the week of zero consequence to me, but of full consequence to you. North London Derby. The NLD is back, baby. We're at Spurs. You're playing the top team in the Premier League. Now, understand here, you could beat, by the time this kicks off, City may have already beat United.
Right.
You guys beat Arsenal at home, which I think is highly possible.
Right.
There'll be 2 points between them. And the race is back, and everyone's quiet again.
Yeah, and it becomes a real... Because they haven't even matched up. They haven't even had any... City and Arsenal haven't played each other. So there's 6 points right there.
6 points that hang in the balance.
Hang in the balance right there. I am optimistic because I think Kulusevski, Richarlison, and Betancourt are all going to be back for that game. And Betancourt is the linchpin, I think, keeps that midfield going.
Betancourt party. You're going to see it all match. That's probably where the game is won or lost. Also how Odegaard plays as well against... help me. Danish midfielder. Højbjerg. Danish, Højbjerg, Odegaard, Party, Betancourt, all those 4 players. Those are the 2 matchups in and around. Whoever dominates the midfield for me is where the game is going to be won or lost. Harry Kane's going to have a couple chances. He's going to take them. We're going to see.
I think I don't love how Saka plays, especially in and around the box. He's looking for a penalty. He's looking to go down. He always goes down like right at the edge of the box.
Sure.
He's always looking for contact. He's always falling over. I don't particularly love that. I know he's good, but he's going to be looking for that contact. So I think it might come down to the outside, the wing backs or the left center back and right center backs. I think Saka plays on the right, so it's going to be the left center back. I don't know if it's going to be Davies or Lenglet, but we'll see. I think it could come down to like a 2-2 draw, a 3-2 type of situation.
You think it's going to be a lot of scoring?
I think it's going to be a good amount of goals.
Who scores for Spurs? Kane?
Kane, I think.
Kane just looks.
Kane looks good. Kane's on 15 goals. He's only second in the Golden Boot because of the robot Erling Haaland. Freaking ridiculous, like 21 goals.
I know.
But yeah, Kane's having a good season. I think most of his goals are from headers, which is
he's got a big forehead.
But Kane, Son scored in the last Premier League game, and maybe he scores. Maybe we see Kulusevski score. I think any of the front 3, if Kulusevski plays, can score because they're all ballers. So,
well, that's week 20. It's in the bag.
I do think that Arsenal are weaker up front than Spurs currently, just at the moment. And I only say that.
Oh, I don't think anyone disagrees with you. You have Harry Kane and you have Heung-min Son and you have Richarlison. I think that's if those 3 are playing, or Kulusevski, you could throw him in there. Gabriel Jesus. Still not holding his own weight in water. I will say that
he's injured as well.
I always forget how to pronounce this properly. Nekatia.
Yeah, Nekatia.
When he wants the ball, he's a problem. I don't want to play him. So we'll see what Arsenal has. I want to go right into fantasy though, because I know that's what Molly's really been waiting for. She's just like these talking heads ready to talk about fantasy. Mitch is still on the top. Then you have Will Hayden with Mo Money, Mo Problems.
Hold on a second.
Excuse me, No Money, Mo Problems.
Rewind.
What happened?
We're going to rewind.
What happened?
The chat has let us know.
What happened?
That Saka's hurt.
Oh, so does that mean Spurs win?
The likelihood just went up a little bit. I mean, Saka is their main attacking threat, and Odegaard and Saka.
Martinelli. Out of the midfield. I'm saying he's out of the midfield. He's out of the midfield.
Okay.
I mean, Martinelli's a problem.
Yeah. No, he's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I don't want James Schreimer to get too upset.
John Schreimer.
James, yeah. John Schreimer.
I don't think James
doesn't care.
James doesn't care about soccer for another 4 years.
Yeah.
He's just, he's
he's
bandwagon
down
World Cup. Yeah, he's down in southern New England. Will Hayden, no money, no problems. He and Mitch are just going back and forth at the top. And then there's a huge drop-off. You go from 11:05 all the way down to 10:57, and then you have Rafe Mahmoud, Azatik, who's not near the top, Claire in 10:37, who's killed it. She was so low. So, Claire, if you were listening, you are absolutely destroying it. Nick Bailey, Holland's homies, he was much higher. He's down to 6th. Mac Bruce, Little Magicians, and then it's myself. I still have Tuchel for school. I probably should change that. Diego is 1 point behind me. That dude is 1 point behind me. And then you're right behind him, came from the lane, and then Prodigal Son. And Arthur used to be way higher. And then Molly, who literally was like 22nd 6 weeks ago, is now in 12th. And she's very much... I'm going to look at Molly's team. She's got Holland and Mitrovic up top, I like. Foden, Zaha, Martinelli, Almiron, and Salah. We almost have like the exact same team. I have those 3 in the back. I play a 3-5-2. I have Salah, Almiron, Martinelli, and then I don't have Saha or Foden. I have Rashford. So Molly's got a good team. Molly is coming. My question to Diego is like, I feel like there should be a bet between them. You know, whoever finishes higher has to like do the dishes for, I don't know, a week or something. Maybe the entire next season. What do you think? I wonder if they're still watching.
They are. I think they're still watching.
Yeah, it's tough to tell. They're sitting on those couches. They have their bears that they call dogs. They're just hanging out. It's a very nice vibe over there. Okay, Jeff's playing on the internet.
I've quit fantasy.
Mac Bruce in the chat, yo. Mac Bruce in the chat. I see him. I done seen him. What'd he say?
He said he's got a hot take. The hot take is...
What's the hot take?
He's still got Van de Velde. No, Van de Velde.
Van de Velde.
Van de Velde. Van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk. Van de Velde.
Van de Velde. Van de Velde.
Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah.
And he's considering dropping Salah.
You know what, Mac? I consider dropping Salah too, but I picked him up because my theory is he's going to score about 18 to 20 goals, and so I still think he has a lot of goals, and I still think he's undervalued. Actually, he's not undervalued. He's actually expensive, isn't he?
He's 12 point something.
Oh, frick. Maybe I should let him go. Because I had Son, and then I let him go, and then he scored like, I don't know, crap ton of goals one week, and then I was like, damn it. So I don't know. I don't know what to do there. I don't know. What's Diego saying?
He says we shouldn't be giving anybody advice.
Why?
I can't even follow my own advice.
Diego, I don't even know what I just said.
I blacked out for
people like John Schreiber will call me tomorrow and be like, your Paul was dumb. You were wrong. You're
the worst person on earth.
Yeah, you're the worst person. Like, you created cancer. I'm like, dude, I
can't even remember
I don't even know what Jeff and I say. When we leave this room.
Yeah, there's no...
This room is like, what's that thing when everything stays in Vegas? What happens in Vegas? What happens in the barbershop stays in the barbershop.
Oh, Diego says he shouldn't give Mac advice.
I shouldn't give Mac advice? Mac doesn't need our advice. He's 4 ahead of me. Let's look at Mac's team. Let's add this. Mitrovic, Holland, and Darwin. He's still holding on to Darwin. Mac, that's who you got to let go. Let your boy Darwin dude, that's Darwinian. You just got to let him go.
Yeah, he's not going to score you a lot of goals.
He's not your boy. He's not that guy. I like your midfield. Eriksson got 6 last week. That's nice. I like how he's got Odegaard. Yeah, you got Van Dijk. What's Van Dijk? Hamstring expected to be back February 4th. That's only a couple weeks. Definitely got to let him go.
You gotta let him go.
He's got Vestergaard on the bench, which is brutal, or Albright, which is worse. What's up?
I have Schär and I have Trippier. Those are my 2 Newcastle guys in my defense.
I don't know how some people do it, but for my team, I just pick the scrubs of the scrubs and all the things to get the lowest points so I can get the most money on the field. So if you look at my defenders, they're
they're dog shit?
Yeah, they're like from Sheffield Wednesday. They're not even Prem teams. They're just bums. What did Mac Bruce say?
He said Darwin's my guy. Just wait.
Darwin's my guy. What are we waiting for, Mac?
Yeah,
we've
given him a fair bit of leash. He's not
fair bit of leash. He's got 100 by 100 miles, and he's got a little shot collar, and he's running around. That's how much leash that guy has.
I've seen that guy.
Bum.
He's a bum.
He's a bum, and I thought he wasn't a bum. I was standing up for him. Jeff said he was a bum, and I stood up.
I watched his clip reel before he right when he signed.
Yeah. Jeff watched a 30-second TikTok and knew more apparently than all of Liverpool's scouting team.
It was bad. Like he would like have these like the stuff he's doing now. He'd be like clear on goal, and he'll hit it like pew, pew, and he'll go out of bounds line across the field. Crazy, just crazy.
I really hoped for better things. Like the last time a Uruguayan striker went to Liverpool, it was a very good thing, aka Luis Suarez. So I was like, oh, this will probably work out. Uruguayans tend to do decently well in the Premier League. Cavani helped out United a little bit. Forlan didn't really do much in the Premier League, so I take that back.
He came from a farmers league where he scored
A billion goals.
A billion goals, maybe.
There's a statue of him somewhere.
And I mean, he's just another Benfica overpriced
So
asset.
here's what a lot of people have.
Just like almost, what's his name? Enzo Fernandez.
I'm so glad we
and
dodged that bullet.
Chelsea didn't want to pay the 110 or 120 or whatever it was, the release clause.
Yeah.
They wouldn't play ball. Benfica wouldn't play ball with
Good.
Chelsea. And it fell apart.
I don't know who they're waiting out to pay that. Like, who's going to pay that? PSG's not going to pay that.
He's going to leave on a free.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they didn't just say, all right, take him for 75. Probably more 60 or 75 is probably more like actual value. I don't understand that at all. See, I wish I could blow up the chat on that screen so I can see it from here. How do we do that? Do you know how to use computers? I don't. Very tech illiterate. Ooh. I like how you're getting out of the way. Jeff's doing a frat squat, a sorority squat right now, so he's out of the way of the shot here. Anyway. Ooh. Oh, Liddy! Yo, Liddy, now we can see the...
Died.
Did it? No, it's laggy.
It's just laggy. What happened?
Lag life. All right, maybe it's just over here.
Yeah, maybe it's over there. It says excellent connection.
Oh, okay, and it looks fine over there.
It says excellent connection.
Where does he see that?
Quick lag. Excellent connection, though, right now. It's excellent.
Quick lag. That sounds
It's
like...
back. It's back, baby. We back.
Quick lag sounds like the name of like the slowest kid at your grade school.
We're working through these technical issues, okay? We're working through. We got a few more viewers, a few more eyes on this live
Yeah, the
stream.
second Matt comes on, we have 2 viewers. The thing crashes.
No, as soon as I enlarge the screen, it crashed.
It's true. You can't touch your computer.
Can't touch my computer.
If you
right now.
look at Jeff's computer, it'll crash.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway, I think we're done. We've done fantasy. We've done the league.
We can fuck around with these lights again.
Yeah, but what about the people listening on Spotify?
Oh, that's true. Well, we could end the podcast and just keep the live stream going.
Okay, well, thanks for listening to the podcast. If you want the extra Patreon footage, go to YouTube. Ciao. All right, we'll keep the stream going. Mac, Diego, what are things we can do to increase the stream quality? Probably not get the Hades lights on the floor.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
We're probably gonna get some more. Ooh, that's nice. We're gonna fill this area out more. What else? Do you like the little thing we have? The Fall Out Boys and Bolos. Should we do something different? Should we do a shout out? What do you guys think? Choppy though, it's catching up. No sorority squatting. I can donate jerseys. We actually don't need more donations. Unless you really want to, because like the thing is pretty jam packed in here. We have like
I got like a pile of garbage.
We have like
next
7
to me.
jerseys. I'm gonna take the drug book back and throw that up.
I got a pile of garbage next to me. What? I got a freaking Fenerbahce.
We both
jersey.
have this. We should wear this on
it's
stream.
A Fenerbahce jersey.
We should wear that on stream because
I've
we both
got
have the same
whatever
one.
this is, an Elche, Emelec.
Yeah, that's an Ecuadorian jersey.
Emelec. This is where I try on all my jerseys. Oh, this is a La Liga jersey. This is I don't even know, Getafe or something. I don't even know.
I think that was Spanish, but I don't know.
It's a Spanish because it's got a La Liga kind of deal on it. What's that one?
The Denmark.
It's a Dutch. It's a Dutch team.
Okay.
We've got a local jersey.
Oh, that's a sweet jersey.
This is a sweet jersey. It's,
Mac, do you want any of these jerseys? We'll send them. I think y'all need to wear a diff jersey every week.
Siege.
That's probably definitely true. Got to wear some bolos. Yeah, so there's the bit right there, Mac. We actually shut down. We used to have a website and we had like swag up, but we didn't do anything with it. We never even like pushed it. We probably need to get that back up. And what I need to get is our logo on a hoodie so I can wear it down here.
Oh, I think Mac will like this.
Oh, Mac will definitely like that. Mac, this was given to us from Ellen, who is a Liverpool fan. So this is a pretty sweet little flag.
What else?
Jeff's just showing off all his wares.
Oh, dude. Where'd my...
That Tottenham jersey is one of my favorite jerseys ever.
Oh, yeah,
ever printed.
This one.
Do you have jersey with players' names on it, or you don't?
No, but I want to get a Sun jersey.
A Sun jersey, sweet. We're right before they sell in the Real Madrid.
Yeah, right before it goes to Real Madrid and balls. This is the one I like because it's got a betting 32 red. It's a pure like championship Middlesbrough kind of 32 red sponsors like 10 of the championship teams.
Yeah, all the D-gens in England that
spend
all their quid on
Here's
betting.
one. show that one off. I don't know.
Ooh, this one's nice. This is actually one of my favorite jerseys.
I think the real problem.
Elie.
So the real problem that happened when I was buying all these jerseys, getting them.
Yeah. Well, what was the problem besides
I was ordering
your
media-
degen habits?
No.
Got to wear some balls. Commit to that. Love it. You never lag alone.
No, but the problem is when I was ordering and I got the jerseys, I was like pretty comfortable medium. I think I put some weight on, so I'm more of a large kind of man now.
Ooh,
it's a tough look.
I got a large messy jersey just in case. You know what I mean? What was I gonna say? Go ahead and put in the stream. Out of 100% of the time, how often do we lag? Is it 5%, 3%, 10%, 30%? Diego said dad bod. He is a dad, and he has a bod. This is facts. Big facts.
I want to know the lag percentage.
Yeah, we want to know the lag
scale
percentage.
of 1 to 100%.
Yeah. We've probably been streaming for maybe 60 to 70 minutes by now.
It says 44 minutes live. It gives us the exact time.
I feel like that.
That's not right.
I feel like we're in a different dimension, like an interstellar situation
it's
happening
not
here.
45 minutes. What it says, it's longer.
Okay, so of 45 minutes, how many minutes do you think we've been lagging? That's actually we can do brass tacks there. And Diego and Matt can't even type in the chat because it lagged.
Really?
No, I'm just.
It's.
I just got the last 10 minutes. Only
one lag.
Only one lag. Lagged last 5. Oh, ever since you did the sorority squat.
Ever since I got really close.
Ever since you got too close.
I got too close.
You're too close.
You're too close.
You're gonna choke a legend. I think that's it. Now we're just literally on the internet. And these are, I guess, Mac and Diego are our Patreon subscribers. The free subscription that we have.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been lagging since sorority squat.
I like how Diego
Couldn't
misspelled sorority squat, so it's sorority swat.
Swat.
Swat. That's it, guys. Anything else you want to hear before we wrap up this little ditty? Because we're here like jokes. I don't know if I have any good jokes. You got any jokes?
Motherfucker's late. Yeah, I know it's late. We're gonna. Okay, so
Leon acts like he got kids when he says that.
Well, he wakes up at like 4 to go to work.
Yeah, that's what he says, but I feel like his times have changed. He used to like drive to like, Niagara Falls and back to like build a hut, and now he's not doing that.
Well, what I wanted to say was our regularly scheduled broadcast.
Yes.
Will be 8:30 p.m.
on Sundays.
In
theory.
We've ironed out all the kinks.
Here, if I'm not here,
if you're not here,
the kinks are very much in our face. But we're working on it. But this is not.
This isn't bad.
This is
better. This is way better than I thought.
You know what I kind of want to do? I want to get an artist to come in and paint like an optical illusion, so it looks like there's just like a huge hallway or something. It just keeps going back or something.
Yeah. I put a lot of time into these.
One can dream.
Business.
Yeah, Jeff went out of the pottery barn and had himself a Saturday.
It was just Michael's Arts and Crafts.
That would be a legit.
I bought these. This is like behind the scenes look at the designing of.
Well, they're our Patreon, so they get to see it.
So these are canvas. Like you can see they're like somewhat thick, and they have like a little border, and you can hang them. But I put the jerseys in the canvas, and then
It's nice. I like the messy one. Looks really nice. The bolos looks nice. They all look nice. Yeah,
I put the messy one's temporary. You know
why?
I just had to give him some respect after the World Cup.
You give him one episode on 2 Patreon Boys and Bolos. Deep respect, my G. I had to give him some respect.
I didn't say I was going to take it down.
He just himself as the goat.
I wasn't going to stamp.
We just had to put it up for 5 minutes.
I wasn't going to take it down or anything.
All right, let's turn this off.
All right, see you later.
Bye. How do we do it? You turn it off? You click in. I feel like I can click the end stream button up there.